Hey, welcome to FCRB TV. I'm sitting here. It's Thursday evening. Uh, what is it, September 19th? Arsenal just played their opening match of the Europa League 1920 campaign. We're at Frankfurt, a side that is dangerous. They haven't lost at home in Europa League in some time, and they haven't lost at home in the league so far this season. But Arsenal were able to win 3-0. But I think the score was flattering, and I think that, we Gunners need to realize that our side has a lot of issues. Because what we were upset about on Sunday against Watford happened again today. The only difference is we played a side that wasn't able to take advantage of our errors. We didn't make such massive errors today, but nevertheless, we never controlled the game today. We didn't control the game. The boss of the game was clearly Frankfurt. They should have taken the lead numerous times, never did, and then we scored on a counterattack where the shot was deflected and gave us a 1-0 lead at halftime, through Joe Willock. Then the second half starts again, and we're under the cosh again. They're bombarding us. They're getting in. They're getting shots. Mustafi played quite well, by the way, and Xhaka did play well as well. But collectively, I think the mistake that was made was again by my man Unai Emery, and I say my man because all the talks of him getting the sack, bringing in Mourinho, bringing in Allegri. I'm not with that. I'm all the way Unai in, and I hope he turns it around. And this result buys him some time, but he has a lot to fix because, as I said, the mistake he made today is we played more so of a 4-5-1 today rather than a 4-3-3 because you've got Smith Rowe on the right, you got Saka on the left, Aubameyang the center forward, and the trident in the middle were Xhaka, Torreira, and Willock. And none of those three players are attacking central midfielders. None of them are. So there was no number 10. There was no playmaker. There was no Ozil. There was no what's my man's name? Dennis Ceballos. There was no Ceballos in there up until later on. And you could see that we could not keep the play. The only time that we could get away from Frankfurt's pressure was on counters, And again, this is what we did last season. We got away with it in the Europa League, got all the way to the finals, and who beat us? A Premier League side. That mess does not work. That they're stronger, they're more powerful, and they take their chances. You get me? So we winning, and listen, at 1-0, they were peppering us. They were coming for us. We had some chances to again, it was always on the counter. It was against the run of play. It was always, almost a counter punch. And we squandered some chances. But then, we didn't take them. And then the red card came. And when the red card came, that gave us a bit more space to hit him on the counter again because I think the mistake that Frankfurt made was those dudes. They were pressure. They were putting us under pressure. They get the red, and they didn't say, okay. Well, there was no point because they were already down 1-0, so they couldn't say, okay, let's just manage the damage. They kept coming for us. They were trying to get the equalizer, and then we had space to hit them on the break again. You get me? So we hit them on the break. Basically, two clear times hit him on the break, and then the defender made a mistake where Saka stripped him, sends Aubameyang through. He makes it 3-0, and Saka scored a good goal on the second counter that we had. But fellas, ladies and gentlemen, my Gunners and Gunnerettes, we did not do a lot of things right today. We were quite lucky that, Emilio Martinez was fantastic. You talk about Xhaka, you talk about Mustafi. Emilio Martinez was great. Our goalkeepers are phenomenal because we give up shots like nothing. And we play, I think we play Crystal Palace next, I think. Dude, whoever we play next, it's going to be a Premier League game, and you know it's going to be a whole lot harder. The Premier League is harder than Europa League. Sorry. So getting a result today only buys time. But how are we trying to play? I don't think, why would you go into a game? Well, I guess you went into the game against Frankfurt away from home to simply counterattack. And that's what we did. So, okay, cool. You know? So then why didn't we do that at 2-0 up at Watford, change it up a bit to sit and counter there? Why didn't we? You know what I mean? It's almost like we just we don't defend well enough to do that all the time because, as I said before, Watford had chances, tons, and these guys tonight had tons as well, Frankfurt. So, I don't know where we're going to go with this because when we meet a really powerful side, sides that can really take advantage, sides can really take their chances at goal, we're going to struggle. Because really, it's the same thing that happened at Liverpool. It's always the same thing. It's always the same thing. We don't control the game enough in midfield. Our best bet in that happening is Dani Ceballos being involved from the start. And I think when he came on today, it was better for us a little bit. I don't know why Torreira plays so high. Why is he getting so close to the box all the time? He's supposed to be like N'Golo Kante. I read a comment, somebody said to me that he's played for his attacking ability. The dude's a CDM. Do they not see him play for Uruguay? They're not asking him to go and create nothing at Uruguay. He's a CDM. Sit in the middle, protect the back four. Xhaka's not a CDM. Xhaka's an 8. Xhaka's too slow and not mobile enough to be a real proper CDM protecting the back four. It's just, you can't ask him to do that in the Premier League. The Premier League is a lot faster than Europa League. So, I was sitting there flabbergasted. Like, dude, we are under it right now. We were under it the whole game. We were just lucky to get the goals. We were lucky to get the goals, man. That's really what we're talking about here. Really, I tell you what if Joe Willock's shot was blocked and it didn't deflect and go in the goal and it's 0-0 at halftime? You think we're going to win that game? We were miles off it. Second half, we were under it, hanging on to that 1-0 lead. Then the dude got a second yellow card. He sent off. That really helped us so much. That was the game right there, And, a couple of guys are talking about, what's his name? Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank. What's his name? That's how irrelevant he is to me. Oh yeah, the $80 million man, Pepe. Oh, I wish Pepe would have got a goal today to get him off, open his account. Listen, that man's not gonna score more than 5 goals this season. It's not, and they're gonna come in games where we're resting people. Yeah, he's not that dude. He can't shoot, man. He's not getting goals. He's not. He's a flat out fraud. I don't even know how this guy it just goes to show you how easy the French league is. It's easy. This dude will struggle everywhere else because he has no proper technique in shooting, crossing, passing. All he does is run and dribble. But once he gets by a guy, what does he do? Oh, man, this guy. He's like Gervinho. Like, whenever he scores, it's like, oh, shit, he made it. That's what it is. That's what it's like. Oh, man. Anyway, so, we're not out of the woods. I think that our squad is really... I think that this game also shows that it's almost now banter, and it's also like the hip thing to do, and that is make fun of Snodgraad Mustafi. Oh, Mustafi's playing blah blah. Mustafi is you know that if Mustafi now was allowed to go and aid Man City in the back because they have a center back crisis, I bet you Man City won't skip a beat with him in there. They will win their games with him in there. And we have him, and we dog him out all the time. The dude is better than David Luiz. He's better than Socrates. He's you know, Rob Holding. I mean, he should be very much in the mix. David Luiz is trash and just absolute rubbish. So I mean, oh man, we don't have a proper CDM. I don't know why they tell Torreira to run forward. Granit Xhaka's not a CDM. Neither is Joe Willock. Joe Willock is an 8. I tell you, this is going to be a long season, man. It's going to be a long season because we're riding the coattails of our attack. We're riding the coattails of Aubameyang right now because Lacazette is injured. When he's available, you know, we have ways to get goals. But like I would say, our best hope, Ceballos has to be involved often. I'm a guy about midfield. I'm a guy about passing the ball. I'm a guy about keeping the ball. And we never tried to slow down the game against Frankfurt. Frankfurt ran at us, but Frankfurt's really not that fast. So we were able to withstand their pace. The Premier League's pace is faster. Even the pace of a Burnley or a Watford is faster than Frankfurt's. Because just being in the Premier League, you've got to be that much faster to even survive in the league. You get me? So we were able to withstand that with Europa League threat, but when we go back home, it's going to be hella high water. It's going to be tough. It's going to be real hard, man. I feel like we were very, very fortunate today. We escaped with a handsome victory, but we didn't deserve it. We really did not. We were lucky. Lucky. Oh my God, I don't even know what to. Well, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard this season. Hard. I tell you what, Saka, Nelson, and Willock, even Smith Rowe, them dudes need to be playing. You know what we need to do? We need to send Pepe back to Lille. Can we? We gotta get our money back. That's what we gotta do something. We got to do something because we have dudes in our ranks that are better than him. That you see, now you dudes, now all you guys, I'm kind of getting mad now because I'm thinking about it more and it's making me mad. You guys are over here saying that, man needs time, he needs to get adapted, da. Did you see Saka's goal today? Saka's goal should have been a red flag for everybody defending this man, Pepe. Because Saka's golazo, when he opened it up with the inside of the left foot and just wrapped it around Trap, did you see that strike? That's called technique. I don't care where. The thing is, you can fly Saka from Frankfurt, Germany to Melbourne, Australia, yeah? And get him off the plane and say, curl this ball around this wall and let's see you try to put it to the far post. He'll be able to do it. You can send, dude, this guy, Pepe can't do that. So it's not about getting acclimated and getting accustomed to things. No, striking the ball is the same in any country. If you know how to kick a ball right, you don't need time to show people you know how to kick a ball. Did you see that goal by Saka? That's a red flag right there. A red flag right there, dog. Yeah. Man, I'm telling you, man. I keep looking over my shoulder because my kid's in his tutoring session. I'm waiting for him to get out. But yeah, man, that's a joke. That's a joke. This guy, Pepe, I'm done with him. Done. But we were lucky. We'll see what happens this weekend. I tell you what, this weekend's gonna be a whole lot harder than what we experienced this evening in Frankfurt, Germany. A whole lot. And what we experienced in Frankfurt, Germany was not easy. That was hard. And we escaped. If we play like that again on Sunday, it's gonna be tough. I'm nervous. But that's my take on the game today. 3-0 to the Arsenal. Yes, I'm happy we got the points. It buys Unai some more time, but Unai, you're in the hot seat again on Sunday. You've got Ceballos got to play, Aubameyang up the middle. I'm gonna leave you with this. This is my team for Sunday, and my team's gonna be crazy because I'm trying to win the game. I'm not worried about people's contracts. I'm trying to win the game. So this is what I would play. I would play in goal Bird Leno as the captain. Yeah, as the captain. Right back, I'm putting my man back in there. I'm putting what's his face? I'm putting Maitland-Niles at right back. Yeah. Then my center backs, I'm gonna go with Mustafi and Callum Chambers. Yep, I'm going with those two. Left back, I'm gonna go with Kola because he's the only left back we've got. I'm gonna put him over there. Then the two, I'm playing a 4-2-3-1. I'm going to put the two central mids, the 6 and the 8. I'm going to put Torreira at the 6. The 8 is going to be, I'll go with Guendouzi. I'll put him back in the squad, yeah. Put Guendouzi in there, yeah. Right. Then I'm going to put, at the 10, I'm going to put Shebayo. And then on the right, I'm going to go with, I'm going to go with Saka. Yeah, Saka starting on Sunday. And on the left, I'm going to go with Reece Nelson. And then up front, I'm going to go with about my blood clot Yang. You get me? That's what I'm going to do. That's how I'm going to play the team. And that team should get the result, I think, because it'll be all right. Yeah, and Bird Leno's the captain. That's a fire squad right there. Yeah. Yeah, so let me know what you think of my squad. Let me know what you think about the game today. Arsenal 3-0 at Frankfurt, opening day of the Europa League. So, yeah, man. So, subscribe at the bottom. FCRB TV. We'll be back again on the weekend. Ciao.